Greetings, Church of the Redeemer. I trust and hope this video update finds you well. Such a great time of year, fall season. I love it this time of year, although my allergies start to kick in, and in about a month I've got to remember to set my clock to fall back. But nevertheless, the fall season is so full and rich, and there's so many great things going on here at Church of the Redeemer. Recently, I was able to sit with Zach Kronquist, our curate here at Church of the Redeemer, to talk about the Connections event that happens on Wednesday nights in the fall and the spring. So I wanted our curate, Zach Kronquist, here with me to explain a little bit more about Wednesday nights and our Connections meeting. And so thanks, Zach. We'd love to know and learn a little bit more about Wednesday nights.
Yeah, so we just wrapped up our first session of our fall kind of semester of Connections. Connections is our midweek meeting for the church. Meeting almost sounds a little too formal because really it's so fun.
Yes.
We join first for fellowship and a meal together. That starts at 6 p.m. And then we break out into different classes and different ways of engaging with one another. So evening prayer and sermon discussion is a mainstay of Connections. And then this last 6 weeks, we had Discovering Redeemer and Things Anglican Start. A lot of y'all who are newer to Redeemer have been a part of that, and that's been really good.
Yeah.
That will continue along with Acts Bible Study. That's a whole semester-long offering. We had some great other classes just for the first 6 weeks, and now this coming week, we've got 3 new classes starting for our second session of the fall. So we've got Discovering Your God-Given Gifts. It's a spiritual gifts class that Jim and Colleen Clapper are going to be teaching. We have Hearing God's Voice, all about how do we discern the voice of God in our times of devotion and prayer, and I'll be leading that class. And then third, The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. You maybe have heard of that book by John Martin Comer. Great book. Star Nethery, who's our assistant fellows director, is going to be leading that one. So we encourage you, please come to Wednesday Connections. Doesn't matter if you're jumping in partway through, right. Please just come and get involved. It's a great opportunity to connect for fellowship and learning and growing in our faith. And you'll have noticed that Michael Ellison, one of our fellows, he's working on staff this year. He's working and helping me with things around community and pastoral care, and he's just been such a gift to our staff.
Right.
He's going to kind of be heading up hosting Connections. So if you've got questions, you can reach out to him. You can reach out to me too. But just know that he's going to be helping with some of that. We do encourage you to register as soon as you can for session 2 of Connections, because we are doing meals with catering is primarily, so that helps us get an accurate head count. So please go ahead and register as soon as you're able to, so we can have a great start to our session 2 of Connections.
Thank you, Zach.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah. Next, our Harvest Festival is coming. It's October 26th. That day will start at 4 o'clock with crafts and fun, and then around 5-ish we'll move to a meal. Then after that, around 6:30-ish, we'll have our members' town hall, which is going to be very important to us. Hopefully you saw the video from last week with Laura Vale. But I know that there are 3 big important areas that we need someone who would raise their hand and say, here am I, I'd love to help. We need someone to help with our facility setup team, which would start immediately after church on Sunday the 26th. We need another person to champion, and of course building a team around these folks, to champion the cleanup and all the things that happen after the party's over. And then lastly, we would be so grateful to have someone champion the child play area, the bouncy houses, that sort of thing, that green lot off the right from the greenhouse that our youth use and our children used to play in. So if you're so inclined and would love to serve in that way and help give leadership, just let me know. You can email me here, and that way I can follow up and see you connected. Occasionally, from time to time on Sundays now, you'll see a pop-up farmer's market. It's an opportunity to purchase and donate for vegetables that we grow on our farm. And so if you see the pop-up over there and you'd be glad to help out and take some things home and make some donations and gifts to the farm, we'd be grateful for that. So look for that outside in the courtyard area. We are continuing this Sunday our Rooted series, and hopefully you were able to hear JD last Sunday. Great sermon on being freely generous. I'll be talking this Sunday about the amazing biblical vision of every tribe, tongue, people, and nation, the breadth of diversity in the body of Christ, and the intention of God to draw peoples from everywhere and into his family. And so I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. I hope that you have a great weekend. Until then, take care.